Today, we're exploring The Last Faith, a promising Souls-like game with gothic charm and brutal combat. Stick around as we break it down to see if it's worth your time. Let's kick things off with the basics. The Last Faith is a slow, methodical journey through a world that would make Bloodborne proud. From cryptic NPC to jaw-dropping monstrosities, the game oozes that dark fantasy vibe that we all love. The combat is intentionally punishing, focusing on well-planned strikes over mindless button mashing. It's a nod to the games that started this whole Souls-like trend. Now, let's talk about the heart of any Souls-like game, the gameplay. The Last Faith follows the slow and methodical approach we've come to love and expect. Combat is deliberate and punishing, focusing on well-planned strikes rather than mindless button mashing. You're faced with a choice between a slow battle axe and a faster one-handed sword, each proving effective against different foes. The strategic selection of the right weapon becomes crucial, adding depth to the combat system. The dodge roll is a welcome addition to your arsenal, but beware, overuse it, and you'll find yourself at the mercy of swift and relentless adversaries. The diversity in enemy types keeps the gameplay fresh and challenging, from sharpshooters with large guns to demonic dog creatures and unpredictable child-like creatures. Now, when it comes to weapons, you've got a choice between a slow battle axe and a quicker one-handed sword. Each has its purpose, and the strategic selection of the right weapon for each enemy becomes crucial. And speaking of enemies, The Last Faith delivers with a diverse array of foes that keep you on your toes. From sharpshooters to demonic dog creatures, the challenge is real, and it's satisfying. But here's the kicker: the gun. It's there, but honestly, it feels lackluster. Limited bullets and underwhelming damage make it more of a last resort than a primary tool. You may find yourself leaning more towards magic, difficult to aim, but when it hits, it applies a sweet damage over time effect. It even works on bosses when it comes to the bosses in the game, and it doesn't quite deliver the expected level of skill testing. The strategy for this boss follows a repetitive pattern, resulting in a somewhat underwhelming experience. No Souls-like game is complete without exploration, and The Last Faith doesn't disappoint. If you've dabbled in Metroidvanias, the interconnected rooms, multiple entrances, shortcuts, and fast travel options will feel like home. The non-linear approach to exploration adds depth to the game, encouraging players to uncover every hidden secret and master the intricate web of the in-game map. In conclusion, The Last Faith embodies the essence of promise. The combat system, despite some interpreting it as clunky, feels intentionally designed, exuding a sense of weight and impact. The pixel art is a visual feast, and the gameplay follows a tried and tested formula. While the game may not introduce groundbreaking elements, there's a sense of reliability, a comfort in knowing that it embraces the "if it ain't broke, don't fix it" philosophy. So, is it worth playing? The answer is a cautious yes, with a side of high hopes for what the future holds for this dark and promising title. Keep your eyes peeled, gamers, because The Last Faith might just be the next big thing in the world of Souls-likes.